Hi, we're here with Charlotte McCullough. She's a local therapist here in Central Florida. Thanks for being with us.
Thanks for having me, Wendy.
And I know we've worked together on several areas here in our local community. And tell us a little bit about the type of individuals you see in your counseling practice.
So in my practice, I see usually women, type A personality, women, high-functioning executive women, and couples. So I have a lot of women that come to my practice that are dealing with challenges around depression, a lot of anxiety, and some grief as well around divorce and relationships and different things like that. So it's a number of things, but those are some of the main things that come through my doors.
What's that like for someone who you're working with that trusts you? You've realized, hey, I think we need a higher level of care. I think we might need to go to inpatient care. What's that like, or what's the feedback that you've received from your clients about inpatient care with us?
Absolutely. So my choice is the facilities that you all represent, and that is the facility that I do call when it's time for my clients to have a higher level of care. And it's because of my experience with you all, from my own personal experience with my family going to the facility. And it has been a experience that has been one that was with dignity and respect. So that's why it's one of those things that I do refer my clients to. And my clients trust me, and they know that I wouldn't lead them to anything that would intentionally hurt them.
Yeah.
But the feedback that I got was that my clients, they did have a good experience, although the circumstances around going to the facility was not a good situation. But when they report back to me about how they were treated, how their families were treated, the communication, the paperwork, the referral process, the aftercare, follow-up afterwards, it was an experience that I was pleased with.
And it's such an important piece for us too in the hospitals to know that we have someone on the person's next step in the journey. A lot of times we are much like an ER. Someone comes in for care, we get to work with them for about 3 to 5 days, stabilize, get them to a point where they may not be suicidal or want to harm themselves anymore, which is wonderful. But then we want them to continue on in their journey, whether it's through a partial hospitalization program through us, intensive inpatient, or traditional outpatient therapy.
Yes.
It's really comforting to know that you, as well as other providers, are out in the community welcoming them into your practice and able to care for them and their family members at that point in time.
Absolutely. And it's all part of wellness for our clients, you know, and it's a lot for a clinician like myself to trust my client with the facility, because there are so many horror stories out here about different things that happen, but it just gives me a peace of mind as well. When I do make that decision with my client, I can send them somewhere where I am confident that they will get the services that they need.
Yeah, that's a big piece of it for us too, is making sure that the therapist is included. As long as we have a release of information, that your therapist knows exactly what's going on with you each day as you're in therapy, and they can just pick up right where you left off when you return back to the community. Thank you so much, Charlotte. I'm so happy that we have this partnership that is really helpful for the people that we serve.
Thank you so much.